Hello and welcome to a weekend in my life. We're starting a little bit later in the day than anticipated. It's about noon. But yeah, I took a Benadryl last night because my allergies were pretty fierce and I woke up very late, but my allergies are doing good. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today because again, it's almost noon and I haven't had coffee yet or anything to eat. So I'm gonna just quickly make some coffee. Luckily I have some in the fridge from yesterday. Good thing I didn't make my Costco order. I didn't realize this was my last carton of oat milk, but here's the coffee, making it. Totally need this coffee. Actually, I don't. I feel very rested, like super rested. Like my sleep score was like a 94, which I've never seen that number before. But cheers. Okay, so it's lunchtime. Got some curly fries. Got that other half of that sandwich from Tartinery. So I got this on Too Good To Go if you didn't see yesterday's or the weekly vlog. And I got it for $5.99. No, $4.99 plus tax, so $5.43. And I actually got two sandwiches. One is this one, which is a caprese, so I had half yesterday. And then I also got a roast beef one, which I'll eat tomorrow and today for supper maybe. And then I had some curly fries in the freezer, and I threw some cheese and some garlic on it because it sounded nice. And then I also have a glass of water. It's a bit of time later, so I'm gonna have some of this matcha. So I don't have like any of the accoutrements. I'm using like a regular whisk. I did buy a battery powered, whatever it's called, coffee frother, milk frother, that's what it is. It's thundering right now, but no rain. Also, that matcha was terrible, so I made an emergency packet. I had a couple of like leftover ones from H Mart. So I think if I actually meander my way, that's the wrong word, if I mosey my way, that's the word, over to H Mart this weekend, I think I'll pick up some extras. I had some that was like brown sugar milk tea and then a matcha, so I made those. But they're actually pretty good. They're just kind of pricey per packet, but that's what it looks like. So the other one looked fine until you like thought about how many little chunks were in there, and then it wasn't very pleasing to drink because the chunks were very bitter, obviously. And yeah, I had to, sorry I wasted it. But for my defense, it was free. I won the contest on Instagram, and also that tea company went out of business. I'm also like, why'd they go out of business, you know? Anyway, yeah, I'm sitting here reading a book, so super fun. I don't know if this is much of like a symbol for you about how humid it is, but I've emptied this before I went to bed yesterday. Also, the thunder is crazy. It's still not raining. But anyway, I'm gonna have to empty it again. So every time you take out the little bucket here, it undoes it, so it turns it off, and then when you turn it back on, it has the light on, so it looks like a club. I always forget to like change it, but you can turn off the lights and stuff. But yeah, so it does cycle through. If you want it to be like pink sometimes, you just leave it on the cycling thing. But yeah, it does work really well, so I'll try to link this one, and I'll link the one in my office as well. Both of them look really well for small spaces. I had thought I bought the same one, but I guess not. So they're two different ones. They both work similarly well. It depends on if you like the little light change in color thing, color change in light thing, that's what I mean, or if you want just a basic one. It is thunderstorming so much. Decided since I'm having like a home day / home weekend and it's storming out, I will just rearrange here. I need to wash down the desktop as well, so I'm gonna do that. By way of a mini review, because I keep forgetting to tell you, this is like obviously almost gone, so I have like maybe one more day's or night's worth of use. So this is the Grow Gorgeous. I bought it from Zulily. I paid my own money. I used to work with them in the past for an Instagram post, but I haven't worked with them recently. But basically I got this for I think $15, and I don't know necessarily if I would repurchase it. So my hair is showing regrowth, but I think this is originally like $50. You can buy it at Ulta too if you don't want to buy on Zulily, and I think you probably can buy it on Amazon. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, I don't know if it necessarily did much. There's also a stronger version of it, but I got the original because I was like, why mess with the original, like without testing it first. So my hairdresser did say I was showing a lot of regrowth in my hair, but I don't know if that's because of this or if it's because of like just my hair cycles, because I had a lot of issues with like you know, the hard water in Germany, Korea, stress, you know, so my hair just grows in cycles anyway. But I don't know if this helped necessarily, but I know you can also get like a similar product, probably the ingredients are quite different, from The Ordinary, and that one's around $15 without having to get it on a discount. So anyway, I have this one and I'm basically done with it, but I'm also going to try this one here that I got from Allure Beauty Box. This was apparently viral on TikTok, I guess. I don't have TikTok to know, but apparently that's what the case is. So I'm going to try this one out starting from whenever I emptied this guy. Okay, but here's a closer look about how dirty my desk is. So I have to wash all my makeup brushes, obviously. I have a pile of them over there, a pile of them here. I also have to wash this. So this always looks dirty because it's just like a desk pad, and I used to actually use it on my actual desk. So you can see like pencil marks and stuff on here, but those are like permanent. But the desktop itself doesn't look too bad right now, but I'm gonna just wipe it down with some all-purpose cleaner and stuff. But it doesn't actually look too bad now that I'm looking at it, but I just want to reorganize a little bit and maybe find some new fun stuff to start using. Just so you can see all the new growth. So my hairdresser was saying that you can tell that this is all new growth because it's all like short, and it's like, she said the ends are like pointed at the end, so she says that it's not breakage or anything because they wouldn't be growing out pointed. But yeah, it's like a lot, which is why it's so annoying right now, and that's basically why I wanted to get a haircut. Also, why am I so sweaty? I don't feel sweaty, but because it always gets on my face now, it's so annoying. So I found this on my sofa actually, so I'm gonna have to try to remember to bring this and wear it all the time, because during calls I just get this like one pointy like triangle piece. It just sits there in the middle of my forehead and it looks so distracting. I get distracted by it, and I don't know if, like, most of my colleagues probably aren't paying attention on the Zoom calls anyway, but yeah, anyway. Why am I so greasy? Gross. The rain is starting now, and like the windstorm part. Finally, it's been thundering for like more than an hour. We just got hit with a flash flood warning, and somebody's alarm is going off. Can you hear it? I don't know. And it's like still thunderstorming nonstop, but I was like, it looks like it's okay. No, it was quite dirty. I was just going, oh. Sorry, that scared me. I was going to just say that like my skincare routine has fallen by the wayside, and I don't really have any interesting products, but now that I pulled them all off of my tower over there, I have quite a few products open, and some of them are pretty old that I probably should not be using anymore. So I'm gonna just go through a quick mini review of all of them, and try to like only fit the ones that I'm gonna use on this top shelf, and then use this one here for like medications and stuff like allergy meds. Really exciting stuff, you know? So first off, this toner is, I think, the only toner essence I have open at the moment, but this is the Time Revolution by Misha. I love it. It's like my favorite one ever. I kind of need to buy a refill, but I have some other toners that I want to use up. Next up, I'm gonna do serums. So this Murad one I got in, what did I get it in? Oh, the Trend Mood surprise box, or mystery box from, they do it every year on Black Friday. So I got this and I've been using it. It has a little bit of a scent. I don't think necessarily it's super duper amazing, but I mean, I got it in a surprise box. But it has like a little bit of a scent. It's kind of like a pinkish cream color. I do like it, and I'm gonna continue using it and let you know if I think anything super interesting about it. Next up is this one. I've been using this Wander Beauty Sightseer. It's almost empty actually. I don't know if you can see how empty it is, but it's almost empty. I've been using it in the morning. It's kind of like a thick serum. It's a little bit more on like the lotiony side, like kind of like a watery lotion, but I do like it. Again, I don't know necessarily if it's really brightening my skin or anything, because I think that's typically what you use a vitamin C for, but yeah, so there. Let's see, the other serums. Been using this e.l.f. one. They sent it to me to try out via, I think, Influencer. This one's pretty nice actually, and it's a very affordable, easy to find sort of product, because you can get it at like Target, CVS, all the drugstores. But this is the Triple Bounce serum, and I think it's around $14.80 or something like that. e.l.f. always has crazy prices. Like, it's not, and nothing really super easy to remember, but I have been liking it. It's really thick. So the other key is, if you use a hyaluronic acid, just make sure you always put like a toner or something underneath it, because otherwise it'll like kind of mess up your skin, because it draws in the moisture from what's ever in the layer below it. Let's see, other serums. Oh, this one here, the Dermalex Sleep Serum. I really like this one actually. This is like one of my favorite products. I have like so many backups, which are actually kind of old, because I think that Allure Beauty Box was sending stuff from their warehouse, allegedly, in my opinion. But yeah, so anyway, I have this one. I'm almost out of it, but I have been liking it again. Oof. So this was the Solar Wave one. Actually, I just started a new partnership with them, so I'll put a link below. But I have the Solar Wave Renew Complex Activating Serum. And basically you use that with the Solar Wave thingy here. This is the Solar Wave product. You flip it and it's perpendicular, and then you use the red light to do skin routine. It's quite nice. It vibrates a little bit. It's just really relaxing. I don't know necessarily if I've been seeing any like true results, but it's really nice actually. The next one, oh, I do have another toner open. So I use this one if I'm breaking out, but this is the AC cleanup. I don't even know if they have this line anymore. It's from Etude House, but again, it's for acne serums. Oh, this one. I just started using this one. This one is the Green Tangerine Vita C Dark Spot Care Serum from Glowdient. So I got this in Olive Young in Korea. So this was like the little sample guy that came with the full size that I bought, and I brought this home with me to to US, where is it? Minnesota. But yeah, I've been really liking it. It's kind of sticky of a formula though, so keep that in mind, but it was quite nice and actually quite hydrating at the same time. I don't think I've been using it long enough to see if it helps with my dark spots. Let's see, I think those are all the serums. Yeah, so, oh, here's like this other serum, but this is more like a top coat. This is like an oil-based serum from, I got it in a Cosbox All True. This one is the Way of Will, which is no longer in business, but this is the vitamin C brightening serum. I actually use this on my like really dry skin, especially like my elbows, ankles, and knees. So it's really too heavy for my face personally, because my face is quite oily usually. Wow, hold on, let me check out the window. I guess I see now why we're under a flash flood. It's really pouring out there. You can't see it at all, but I can see it with my eyes. This is another gel lotion. So this one is again part of that sample set from Etude House, the AC Clinic. And this one's the lotion to go with that toner. And I only use it again if I'm breaking out. Also, that clap of thunder set off somebody's car alarm, so it must have been really big. So now I'm gonna go on, oh, one more serum, sorry, I just found it. So this is the Basha. This one is the Pro Retinol Repair and Renew Waterless Advanced Treatment. And this is a little bit on the oily side, greasy side. I'm using this like leftover cap to hold it up. But I do like using it. I use it maybe like once a week or so. And now I'm going to go on to lotions, or creams. So I have this ferulic and retinol anti-aging moisturizer from Dr. Dennis Gross. This one's actually quite nice. It's a very lightweight, kind of thin moisturizer actually. It has like a little bit of a scent. It doesn't smell like iron, which is what I was a little bit worried about because of the ferulic acid, but I don't think that they're necessarily related. I just, in my brain, I was like, Fe, that's iron. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to put this one on here. I don't know necessarily if I'd repurchase because it hasn't been like super amazing to my skin, but I have heard that it's pretty good. This one I got in a FabFitFun by accident. They sent me this instead of the sunscreen I ordered or like customized, so they told me to keep this. But this one is the Vitamin E Face Moisturizer. It's just a really gentle moisturizer. It's quite thick actually. I'm almost done with it though. I've had it upside down. It's like about here, so what does that translate to? Here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I would probably consider repurchasing this actually. I don't know if I'm going to fit all of these on here. Okay, so this one is Dr. Zenobia. So they took me off their PR list, totally fine. I was like just riding it until I got taken off basically. But this is the Clear Complexion Aloe Vera Blemish Soothing Moisturizer. I really like this product. So I actually got my friends onto this, like 2 or 3 of them actually like continue to buy it because I gave them some of the samples. So Dr. Zenobia, thank you for letting me share this with my friends. But I really do like it actually for kind of like just when I feel like I'm gonna break out. Like it's usually too late for me if I can like see the breakout, but if I kind of can sense that something's gonna happen with my skin in the next week or so, I just start putting this on, and it really helps to reduce the amount of trouble that my skin is in. Sorry, I was trying to prep that. Okay, so the scar gel treatment, this one I only just kind of use because I actually don't have that many scars or like acne marks or anything because I don't break out too much luckily. But this is like kind of an interesting product. It's kind of like more like an ointment, I guess. It's kind of has a warming sensation. I don't know if that's just me, it might just be me. But I mean, it's okay. I don't necessarily think I can review it because again, I don't really have scars that much. But it is kind of like a oily ointment sort of texture. I might put the acne stuff on the bottom actually just because holy cow. That scared me so bad. It shook the entire room. Okay, I'm gonna move the acne stuff to the bottom. Now 3 more car alarms are going off. Okay, so then up on the top, Sorry, my foot, I'm shaking now because that was so scary. It was so sudden. This one is actually really old, so I think probably I should get rid of it. Sorry, I'm gonna move these other things. So this one was sent to me in PR. This is the Dear Claire's Fundamental Water Gel Cream. So it's really more like a watery cream. I don't necessarily think it's like most of the gel creams that I've used in the past, but it's like pretty okay. I just think that it's really old because I think that this has like no preservatives in it. And actually 12 months. I don't remember when I opened this. I'm gonna have to check the footage. So it might not be too old. Plus I have this in this airless pump. But basically the reason why I bought the airless pump on Amazon, I'll link you if you also have this. It's also good for travel. Is because this is actually super watery, so it was really hard to get out of this tub. So it would actually be better to put this sort of product in a squeeze tube, in my opinion, because it just like, it came with a spatula, but you really needed to come with a spoon. It was just so watery and hard to use. So I put in this airless pump just so I could like control how much I got out of it. And oh, I was gonna say, I think there's a bug in there that's like mascara. So anyway, I think this is okay. I'm gonna do a sniff test when I try it tonight, just to try to use it up. This was sent to me in PR as well. I completely forgot to use it because it was like in the back there. It's gonna go back there, but this is the Dermalogica Power Bright Dark Spot Serum. This is really good. It actually works really well. It's just that I have this thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pricey. I need to make sure I have like a really dark spot that I want to take care of. It's actually pretty empty. I think it's like here maybe. So I'm gonna just try to use it up because I actually have a lot of dark spots now because of the summer. So I'm gonna try it out and try to use it up. This was sent to me in PR too, and you can see how dusty it is. Sorry. Let me wipe that off with this paper towel. So this is, oops, from Dermalogica. No, it's not. So this is from Neostrata, and this one is the Firming Neck Cream. I just forget to use it. Sorry. I should wait until after the storm, but I don't know when that's gonna be. But yeah, so this is the Firming Neck Cream. I just forget about my neck, so I probably should put this front and center here, just so I remember to use it. And then got some hand lotion. So this one was also sent in PR. This is from Rituals. It's the Ritual of Jing. It's like a really nice hand cream. It's just kind of big for the purse, so I like to keep it here just so that I remember to use it when I am getting ready. Oh, and then the main sort of ones here are some eye creams. So I have this Belief one. I just started using it when I went home to Minnesota. This is a moisturizing eye balm, and this one's actually really nice. It's really thick, actually. It's a little bit thicker than I remembered it being. It's really more like a balm. Like when you think about like a pot balm for your lips, it's kind of like not quite that thick, but it's like pretty dang thick. And then this one is the Eye Renewal Balm from Algenist, and this one's actually quite nice too. I really like both of these. I think Belief is a little bit cheaper than the Algenist, so probably I would have purchased the Belief before the Algenist. I might actually keep my eyes on the Allure Beauty Box sales section to see if they ever come out with the Belief one. I think I saw it in like a J Beauty Box, K Beauty Box, but that guy sold out so fast. Okay, and then I think most of these here are just like little one-offs. Oh, I got this as a sample at Target. So I guess you could buy Neostrata at Target. So if you want that guy, maybe they have it there for you. But yeah, this is the Neostrata Enlighten Vitamin C and PHA Serum. I haven't tried it yet, but I brought it back with me from Minnesota. And then this one is this Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. This has like a really weird scent to me. Like it doesn't smell off, it just has an odd scent, and I can't put my finger on what it smells like to me. It kind of smells like oil, like motor oil. But yeah, anyway, so motor oil mixed with tea of some kind. But it's quite nice. It's really like a thin oil, and I put it on as the last step, and it's probably going to be used up this week actually. Last off, I have my 4 open, actually no, this isn't the sunscreen. Oh, this is the sunscreen. 4 open sunscreens. This is the Misha, and this one is, I got it in Korea 1+1. It's the blue one, so this is Aqua. Yeah, Aqua. So 50, SPF 50 plus and PA plus 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 plus. This is a really nice one, and I like putting it in my purse. I might actually take this with me on my cruise, or the one that's open at the time of my cruise, because I definitely will need sunscreen. I'm almost done with this. This is the Sunday Riley Lighthearted Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. This one again is good for the purse, but the bad thing is it comes out pink and it makes my skin color change, so I have to be careful about that basically. But yeah, I've been trying to use it up. This is the La Roche-Posay. This is a sample from Allure Beauty Box. Oh, that guy came from Allure Beauty Box, by the way. This is the Anthelios Melted Milk Sunscreen, and this one's pretty nice as well. It's a little bit too small, but it's nice for touch-ups. I guess if I put it in my purse. Sounds like I carry a lot of stuff in my purse, but I like carrying just one. But this is the Innisfree Minimum Sunscreen for Sensitive Skin at SPF 25 PA++. So this one I think I bought in Korea actually, maybe in 2019. I just started using it, but it's pretty okay. I don't think they make this line anymore actually, so disregard this review, but it's still my opinion about this particular product. I just wish it was a higher SPF actually, but this one was really nice, and it doesn't have any flashback or anything for me, and it doesn't change my skin color. Same with the Misha. This one doesn't change my skin color either, which is quite nice. And then this one is just because I have nowhere else to put it. This is the Smooth and Blur Primer from Sephora. Obviously I got a sample in the Allure Beauty Box. This one's okay, so I brought it because it was tinted, but it wasn't tinted enough to just wear this alone, which I was hoping for, but it's still nice. And it's Sephora brand, so it's quite affordable. And finally, this one is, that was really aggressive that I threw it down. And then this one here is a hand cream. Next up, with the storm, hopefully it doesn't crack thunder again, I'm gonna try to reorganize this because that's like a disaster right now. I have it a little bit organized. So I have these like 3 lip tints. I actually haven't used them. I just bought them because at the time I thought I was gonna use them a lot, but yeah, 3 different character ones. So Tony Moly, and then a couple of Peri Para. Oh my gosh. And then I have this. I need to put this on with the sunscreens, but this one I got in a Allure Beauty Box as well. This is the Coats Flawless Complexion Sunscreen. It's tinted. And then recently I got this blusher from FabFitFun. It's really oily, but I do like it, and it's like a pretty pretty light sort of blush effect. It changes color based on your pH, so it might be really dark for you, I don't know. And then a couple of mascaras. This one's actually, it's like done, but this one I really liked and I would repurchase. This is from e.l.f. and it's like a really, really good mascara if you like having really natural looking eyelashes, and it's quite water resistant actually. It doesn't tout itself as being as such, but it didn't really run or anything when I had it, and I didn't get panda eyes. So unfortunately I'm done with that guy. That was sent in PR. And then here is Tristique. This one I brought home to Minnesota because it was actually quite old in my drawer there, but it has like a built-in eyelash curler. It's kind of like a nice idea, but in practice it's quite bulky. But the issue I have with it is it's actually quite dry and clumpy, so I'm going to continue using it because it's already open, and you know my style. I just like tease it until it's done. And then I have a Babe Lash here. This was a sample. It's pretty okay. I don't think I've seen anything super magical happening, but I'm also like not super consistent with my use of it, so go in there. This one was sent in PR as well. I think Influencer Fluff Up Brow Wax. Oh, so when I say PR, I get it for free. I don't know if it came in PR or if it came from Influencer. I just know that I didn't pay for it. But this is actually pretty nice. It's a really light wax, and it's really easy to apply. So next I'm going to go in with my brow pencils from over here. So this is actually an eyeliner, but I use it as a brown pencil. I bought it at CVS a long time ago. But this one is Winky Lux. Got this in Allure Beauty Box, I believe. And this one I bought at CVS. It's from Milani. This one's actually quite nice, and I like that the formula is actually quite easy to use and apply without it being like too dark or too thick. This one is this is pencil eyeliner, but this is for, I was gonna say sunsa. I must be hungry because that means boneless. This is for Aekyosa. So this is for like having the baby lids underneath your lids. This one is actually quite nice. I was just trying it out. I got it from Daiso for like $1, so like $1, actually 75 cents when I bought it. So it's quite nice. It has a really light sort of finish, and it's really easy to use again. Plus it was only 75 cents. So this actually is a Persona eyeliner, but I can't get it to work because I'm really bad at using anything other than a liquid. So I might actually put this in the discards because I'm not going to use it. And then here is a liquid liner. This one's from Beauty Vault. I got this in BoxyCharm, so again, I didn't pay for that. They sent it in PR, but I quite like this one actually. I was kind of a little bit hesitant because I like never heard of that brand, and there's like rumors about it online, so I actually like it. It's like really easy to use and stuff like that. By the way, this lid is a lid to the original Allure Beauty Boxes. They used to come in like actual boxes with lids, and it's quite nice for organizing. Next I'm gonna do the Too Faced lip injection. Got this in a BoxyCharm as well, so again PR. I actually like it. It doesn't really do anything to my lips. It just is nice and glossy without being sticky. So I'm almost done with that actually. You can see how much of it I have used. This one I paid for with my own money. Got it from Korea. This one is L Marker Tint. So I got it because I like Moomin Troll, but this is like an LG brand. Okay, so Euphoria is going in there. This is a blusher. This one is from Ciate. Basically I used it when I did my unboxing. I got it in BoxyCharm, yeah, in BoxyCharm, and I just need to continue using it because I already opened it. But this one's hard to use and it like really moves around my makeup. So let me know if you have any tips about it. It's like really sticky and it doesn't really dry, but it just like moves around a lot. And then I'm pretty sure from what I've watched on makeup tutorials, when you use like a glossy or like a cream or a liquid blush, you're supposed to like top it with powder or something, but this is supposed to be glossy finish. So again, I don't know how to use it. I don't get it. Like I don't get it at all. This is the lightning wand and this one from Hero. So this is a dark spot. So I'm actually gonna put it in the skincare tower over here with the other guy, the Dermalogica. But that Hero one you can buy at Target, and they usually have coupons in the Cart app. This is a really old product, but this is the AC cleanup line from Etude House. Again, I unfortunately don't think they make this anymore, but this is so nice. It's actually a concealer pen, and it has like the salicylic acid in it, I think. But yeah, it's really nice for when I get acne. Yeah, it's really old. It expired in 2020, but it still works. So it doesn't make me break out more than I already have a breakout. Got this Pero Primero primer, and this one I got in a BoxyCharm, and it's from Alamar Cosmetics. Let's see. Oh, I got this in PR as well. This is from Roman, and this one's a Korean brand. I also bought like another one of their products. It's up here when I was in Korea. Where did it go? It looks like a lollipop. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. No, this is a Muse. Maybe I didn't buy it. I was going to buy it, but I think I didn't do it. So anyway, I put my like lip products up here because I see them more. Otherwise, I forget to use them. So I'm gonna actually put this up here with the other ones. This is the Quick Slick, and got this in a BoxyCharm as well. I'm almost done with it. I like the idea of the product. I just wish that the wand wasn't curved. It's like a mascara wand style, but it has like the curved mascara wand for like, I think that's for like voluminizing. But yeah, hold on. See, this is what it looks like. Also, for sure is flash flood. It's raining so hard, and I can hear it pooling. And I'm like, this came with the lip liner, but I just keep it here to sharpen my pencils. Got my tried and true Blistex medicated lip balm. These are so good actually, because again, it has SPF in it, so this one's really good to keep in the purse. Just because if you're gonna reapply it anyway, when you're out and about, make sure it got SPF, otherwise you're gonna get burnt lips. And I have 4 tweezers, but basically that's because I always keep some in my makeup bags for like travel and stuff, and I'm not traveling quite as much, but I do travel a little bit these days for work and for pleasure, so I gotta remember to put them back in. So I'm gonna keep this one out, and then yeah, anyway, put these back in here. It's no longer organized, but yeah, I'm gonna keep these lip products up here with the other lip products. And I washed these, by the way. This guy is just like never getting clean, and I think this one's time to say goodbye after it dries, because it looks like very messed up here on the other side. I've actually gotten a lot done today. It's like only 3 p.m., but it's good thing I didn't go to H Mart. I'd be trapped with my groceries. But yeah, I think I'm going to maybe make my soup. It seems like a good soup day. Okay, so I thought of something fun. Maybe it's only fun for me. Is I think I'm gonna choose like the eyeshadow palette I want to use for this week. So there's like quite a few I've never touched actually. Oh, I have this Juvia's Place one. So I would never pay my own money for Juvia's Place because they have a lot of allegations against them for basically being racist against Asian people. But this came in a trend mood box, the sample, like not the sample, the surprise box that I got on Black Friday. But it actually, this product is like only just okay to me. It came out really like ashy looking on me, like everything looked really gray. I don't know if that was like user error, but it wasn't very good like color payoff. Like I wanted it to look brown, and I like the glitters and shimmers, but they just like look kind of flat on my eyes. So let me know if you've also used Juvia Place and what you think about it, because obviously they're very popular. They have like a huge end cap on all of the at all of the Ulta stores, so like, and maybe it's just me, I don't know, maybe I'm just not, because I don't watch TV and stuff, so maybe I'm just not quite as apt to being persuaded by marketing, but I only thought this was just okay in terms of performance for me. But let's see. I do like this Beauty Bakerie one, so I was really hoping that that palette, okay, so all my eyeshadow palettes I really enjoy are like browns, but I was really hoping that the Juvia's Place one was going to be a little bit like more of like a deeper, kind of cooler tone version of this Proof is in the Puddin palette from Beauty Bakerie. But it really wasn't. This has so much better color payoff. It doesn't look chalky and ashy on me. And I don't think it's because this was like more cool tone that was why it was. I think it's just like the formula didn't work really well with me. It didn't really have very much color payoff. But yeah, I really like this one. But like I kind of wanted to use something new. So I obviously really like this palette because like I'm actually getting kind of far down in some of them. I don't know if you can see that, but I really am. So this is a stay-at-home weekend vlog for you, me going through all of my stuff and telling you about things that I like and don't like. I don't know if this is interesting at all. I kind of wish people did this though, like normal people and also influencers, and I'm just like a normal guy here who doesn't watch TV and only watches YouTube, and these days it's only about cults and escaping religions. I've been watching a lot of like escaping FLDS stuff, watching a lot of Scientology now that it's like a little bit less scary. I've always thought Scientology was way too scary for me, just because, yeah, I don't know, I find religion scary. But like the I'm not gonna watch about the trials. I find trials to be very like, when people like capitalize off of it and make like true crime sort of channels, I find them very, I have moral dilemmas about it, because I understand that it's very profitable, but there's a question about why it's profitable, and you're kind of profiting after like people's pain and suffering, and then you're making money off of it. It just seems very crooked to me, in my opinion. So let me know how you feel about it. So like I know that there was a big trial, the Danny Masterson trial, and I know like all the true crime people like were posting about it, because I had to like say never recommend this channel for so many, because I used to follow some of them for some of the other stuff that they covered, but like, yeah, anyway, that's just my opinion. A little bit of a tangent. Let me go through and find my other favorite ones to just tell you which ones I really like. Okay, so as I said, I don't think that the Juvia's Place one is because it's cool tone, because this is also cool tone, and this one doesn't pull ashy on me and it doesn't look chalky. But this is the Natasha Denona. I got this in BoxyCharm, so again, PR. But like, I think I like these, but the problem is like both of the hinges broke, and it wasn't like I was like being rough with them or anything. They just cracked. I think it was just like poor engineering. But yeah, so I like both of these. I actually am almost done with this one, like almost hitting pan or whatever. Same with that color, but I like this one better than this one, but I think that's because I'm a warm tone sort of person. But I like both of these. I don't necessarily know if I'd pay the high ticket price for them, but they're quite nice if you can find them on sale, or if you can get them in like a subscription box. So I got both of those in BoxyCharm. This one I bought for I think it was 2,000원. Can't remember, but I bought it in Daiso in Korea like very recently. But this is like a nice little quad, and it's like made by the same brand as, I can't remember the brand name off of the top of my head, which is going to bother me, but it has like a really nice sort of wearable, and I like this one a lot, as you can see, but this one doesn't work well with a brush, so I almost have to put my finger in it, which I don't care for, but it looks really nice as a nice topper. And then this one has a little bit of a shimmer, the little kind of gray purple in the back. It's gonna bother me. Which brand is this? Clio is the brand. But yeah, so I like Clio because obviously that's my favorite eyeliner, and then I also bought some mascaras I haven't tried yet. I bought this one home. This is not a favorite, but just as a quick review, so I got this either in a Allure Beauty box or maybe FitFun. It was like in both of those, but I can't remember which one this particular one came in because I got one in both. But this is what they look like. They're like pencils, and they're actually quite dark. They come out a lot darker than it looks here, but they're really easy to use and blend. I'm just like curious on how I'm supposed to sharpen it. But this one I haven't used because I was too scared, because the this other shade here, the Dawn one, looked like it was going to be a lot lighter when I looked at the lead on the pencil, and then this one looks like really dark, so I'm like, I don't know what that's going to look like on my eye. I know a lot of people poo-poo that we get Wander Beauty in a lot of subscription boxes. Oh no, I dropped it and now I can't get the magnet open. But the Wander Beauty palette, this one's the Getaway, has been really nice for travel. As you can see, I hit pan on the highlighter, and I'm gonna hit pan very soon on a few of these shades. But it has like a nice mirror, and again, it's really nice for travel. I don't really care for the blush too much because it's like super pink. But yeah, I really like this. It's very wearable for every day, so you don't really have to think about like, oh no, what happens if I mess up? It's like very neutral. So I mean, I really like it, and I wish like I could get another one, but this is from, I think, Allure Beauty box. I didn't write on it, so it must have been really old. By that I mean like early 2021, late 2020. But yeah, I really like this product. This one I only feel medium about. This is from Ciate, which is another one of the brands I thought was fancy, but then it suddenly started getting in every subscription box like all the time. But this one is the Spice Palette. Space Palette. I feel like a Space Palette would be like a blue one. But yeah, this one is what it looks like. So I obviously only use a few shades in here. I did try these, but they're like way too flashy for me. I like the really like lower sort of notice, more natural look. But actually I like this one the most. I thought I'd like this one the most as like a topper, but I actually like this shade here. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty nice. I like the formula actually, so I wouldn't be mad with another one, but I know a lot of people are very anti-Ciate. This is from Touch in Soul, and I was like originally going to donate it, but then I ran out of highlighter, so I was like, oh man. And this was the only highlighter I had, so I grabbed it out of the donation pile. But actually I ended up really liking it, so I already hit pan on 2 of the shades, and I don't think I'm ever gonna hit pan on these 3 if I'm being completely frank with you, because this is like really pink. I don't know if it's coming off in camera as being really pink, and then these 2 are really dark for me, so they end up being, yeah, it looks really not good on my skin, at least to me. I'm sure if you're like really good at makeup, you can make it work, but I'm not. But yeah, I talk with my hands a lot. You can see it in the mirror. But yeah, these 2 shades are really nice, and I like going in the middle, as you can obviously see, in between them, and having a little bit of a mixture of both, because this one's like way too light and shimmery on my skin. It's really noticeable, and this one's a little bit, it's like okay, but like both of them together is a really nice mix. So I really like this product actually. I just wish that I could only buy the 2 lightest ones rather than the whole gradient, you know. By the way, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't know if I labeled it because again, I was gonna donate it, so I don't tend to write when I got it and where I got it if I'm donating. But this is from Kaja, and this one I got in an Allure Beauty box. So I was on a low buy, no buy, so I actually like most of this makeup came from a subscription box. But this one is the Bento Trio, and I think this was like one of the options in this month's box actually, but it has like a nice little mirror. I really like this one. It's really nice for travel. I don't really touch this one because again, for me it looks like really muddied, but it's because I'm really bad at makeup. But I like this middle one, and then obviously the shimmer one is really nice, and it's kind of like the Korean style shimmer, so it's like a really subtle shimmer. And again, this one's really nice for like travel because it takes up like almost no space, and it has like a nice little mirror, so this one's quite exciting. Okay, so I think I decided I'm not going to open a new one. So I have a few in here that I don't really think too much of. This one's one of them. It's okay. It's just like not super exciting. A lot of people complained that it had no color payoff, but I thought it was just enough for me because again, I like very light makeup. But I think I'm not going to open any new ones. So I think I'm not going to use this one because this one's like my favorite for travel, and I have a lot of travel coming up. So where did it go? Hold on. Oh, I also have this one, the Lime Crime Venus 3. This one is like too much for me. It's really like pigmented. Also, Lime Crime is not a great company if you want to look into the history. That one came in a subscription box as well. So again, I probably wouldn't spend my actual money on it, but it came in a subscription box, so I couldn't really choose anything. But this one's the one I was going to use. So I think I'm going to just try to use this and try to figure out how to use it better and more appropriately, so I don't end up looking like really dark makeup. But yeah, I just kind of want to use what I have open and just continue like using them up. Oh, and then this other Beauty Bakerie one, I really think I like Beauty Bakerie, so if I ever end up using all of my makeup, I'd probably end up spending more money on Beauty Bakerie palettes. I kind of wish they had singles, but just because I don't need all of the shades. But this one's actually quite nice too. It's the Sour You Doin palette. Decided that I'm going to prep some ingredients for my soup because I actually don't have cans of beans. All I had were pinto beans in the house, so I'm gonna just make them in here. I think the ingredients actually call for kidney beans, but again, I'm just using what I have in the house. So I put in some 1 cup of beans to 3 cups of water, and then I also put in some salt, garlic, and minced onion. And let me find the bean setting. Here it is. That looks good. Update, I searched online, it should be 50 minutes because they're dry. I did not soak my beans first, but if you soak them, apparently you can get it done in like 10 minutes. So it's like 5:15. It's still like thundering out somehow. I don't know how it's been going on for 4 hours. It's not raining anymore, but I think I'm gonna still make the soup even though I forgot like half the ingredients, so I don't have kale or anything, so it'll be okay, I think. But I have like a lot of vegetables I'll just substitute instead of the kale. Sorry, I got distracted by something. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna throw those together. You don't need to watch me chopping vegetables, but I'm gonna show you what I throw into the pot when I do it. By the way, this is how the beans turned out, and I'm gonna just put them back in here because they're for my soup. Okay, so I rinsed off the dirt from the mushrooms. This was probably the worst heart of celery I've ever had in my life, but putting 1 entire heart of celery in, 1 onion, 1 yellow squash, 1 zucchini, the juice of 1 lemon. Honestly, when I started this endeavor, I didn't think it was going to be enough vegetables, so I even grabbed out like an extra onion, and I was like, okay, I'll throw in the extra yellow squash and the extra zucchini from the packages I bought, and this is so much. So I'm gonna actually cook it down. I found these because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use because I couldn't find chicken bouillon, and I wasn't gonna be carrying around boxes of chicken stock from Trader Joe's. So I found this in my cupboard, so I think I have 2 last ones left. So I'm gonna boil some water and throw these in it as well. I can't believe I forgot my favorite ingredient, garlic. I'm honestly just trying to use up this jar before I go back to using fresh because it doesn't taste the same. So I'm gonna use like a huge scoop. Again, I'm just trying to use up what's in the fridge. Freezer actually, so got some freezer burned, steam in the bag, frozen beans, so I'm gonna throw those in here. I'm gonna stir it around a little bit, obviously, but yeah, so anyway, they get freezer burned because it's so hot, and then I carry it home and then they get melty, and then I put them back in the freezer. Anyway, let me stir this and set the pot. By the way, if this wasn't completely obvious, I'm making up this recipe as I go, so it's probably gonna be very not flavorful, so I'm gonna throw in a bunch of these red pepper flakes. Like, that was maybe too much, but maybe not enough. Gonna also throw in a bunch of Italian seasoning. I don't even think this is Market Pantry. I think I just keep refilling these small containers with like Costco spices, but I don't think I have a Costco spice. Maybe I do actually from Boxed, which is RIP Boxed. It's out of business. Okay, so that looks good. Cumin also seems like it's a good choice, so got this from Imperfect, which also got bought out or merged. I don't know who bought whom with Misfit Market. Okay, this is really not coming out. I think it's too humid today, so I gotta pop the top. I need both hands, so I can't show you, but I'm gonna grind a few rounds of this Himalayan pink salt from Costco. Yet again, RIP Boxed, but also gonna do some of this ground pepper. Okay, now I'm gonna stir it some more, because can't have all the spices on the top, that's for sure. It may need more doctoring afterwards, but I'm gonna try to make some soup. So let's give it a go. Okay, the last step is going to be, after it's done depressurizing, is adding this diced tomatoes. I bought this a long time ago because it was really on sale and I was like, wow, such a great deal, but I didn't realize that it was 28 ounces. And then when it came, I was like, damn, it was even a better deal than I thought, but 28 ounces is a lot, so I'm gonna put it in the soup because I think that's all you can do with it, right? I just realized that it actually only best if used by last week. And this was so old. I think it was pre-pandemic time, so canned goods are the best, the best investments. Wow, it's depressurizing for a long time. I'm a little bit worried. I just looked at the clock and I realized it's 6:45. I started getting really hungry at 5 o'clock, and then I was like, I kind of want a snack, but I was like, no, the soup will be done soon. It's not soon. Took a long time for it to be brought back up to pressure. Oh, okay. The soup is actually quite good, I think. It's very, substantial, which is good. Hold on, let me flip you around. I didn't realize that I kind of forgot it was on my face. So yeah, it's quite substantial, very bulky soup, which I'm actually quite excited for. But yeah, I'm gonna add this canned tomatoes, no, diced tomatoes, whatever. I'm gonna add that. I am very hungry. What a sound. So if I didn't have the green beans from the freezer, I probably would have added a can of beans. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. Hopefully it tastes okay. I'm still kind of worried it's not gonna be seasoned enough. Okay, so this is dinner. Got the soup, got the sandwich, cut it in half. It's actually a pretty substantial sandwich. I might not eat it whole, we'll see. But the bread did get kind of dry, so I might just need to eat it because it's not gonna be good tomorrow. And I got a glass of water, sparkling water if you may. Time got away from me tonight somehow, so I'm gonna go to bed. It's almost midnight. I don't know what happened or what I was even doing. I know I edited a video, but then I think I just got in a rabbit hole. It was I can't even remember what website I was on, but anyway, I am going to bed. Sunday morning, it's been raining like this all morning. Good morning, it's Sunday, and it doesn't look like it, but it's like midday. But yeah, it's so dark, so I have to turn on the lights. But yeah, it's been raining pretty much all night, and it's like so dark in here, so I have to turn on the light. It's like darker than it was last night at like 7, and 7 o'clock last night was also stormy. So my friend messaged me yesterday and was like, do you want to go to this? And it was like an arts and crafts walk, and I was like, no thanks. I said like anything else but that. She's like, LOL, I'm still gonna go. I said, okay, fine. But yeah, you know me. I did my rant about how I hate arts and crafts. I hate DIY stuff. Like, some people are good at it, yeah, but it's like not my style. And like, I don't want to bring that in. I don't like looking at it. If it like pops up in a gift store, I'm okay looking at it there. But like an entire event devoted to kids' crafts, no thanks. Wow, thunder again. Or else maybe construction. No, it's Sunday. It can't be construction. It's Lord's Day. I'm gonna do face rolling because my face is like really sore. Like inside my face, I don't know how to say it. Like right here. I feel like I've been like doing this a lot because I have like a little line now, which I hope goes away. But yeah, it's just because I can't really, I think something is up with my vision too. I think it's allergies. But I should definitely go to the doctor. But yeah, my face is like really like, I feel pressure here, so that's allergies for sure, and up here, which is also allergies. But then I find myself like furrowing my brows a lot recently, and I don't know why. It's weird. Lunch today is a hearty bowl of soup, and then I only had a little bit of Parmesan cheese left, so I kind of went, may as well use it all up rather than splitting it over two, I guess. And then I also have that, I was gonna call it soup, what is it, tea. So this is like the sangria tea, and then I added some water in because it's like very strong. So yeah, lunch. Still a little bit hungry. That soup was like pretty filling, but also like not super satisfying. So I'm gonna crack into one of these Pringles. I got these sent to me free from Influencer for my honest review. Trying to figure out cheddar, farmhouse cheddar, or smoky barbecue. I almost read that wrong. I thought it was sneaky barbecue. I was like, what's it sneaky for? I think I'll start with the cheddar one because I think that this one's not going to be my favorite because I'm not a huge cheddar cheese fan. Like, I like cheese, but only certain cheeses, and cheddar is usually not the choice. So let me pop it open. They got super crumbled in the mail. Okay, so these were sent to me in the mail, the postal mail, and I think that's not the way to ship them, unfortunately. So they got very crumbled. So I'm gonna go grab a bowl. I'm sure if you buy these at like Target or CVS or something, they're not gonna look like this, hopefully. Let me know if you've picked them up because I've never seen Pringles look like this decimated before, and I'm like a Pringles connoisseur. So this truly is my honest review because you can see what this looks like in here, and I didn't like stage it so that only the whole ones are on top. So I'll pour some out in here. Oh my gosh, they're so crumbled. I'm gonna try taste test one of the more whole ones just because it's easier than like grabbing a bunch of dust. Okay, so you can see that they are actually different than regular Pringles because they have like the multi-grain in here. I'm also wondering if maybe that's why they got a little bit more crumbly than usual because, you know, it's usually like potato pulp that they make into like a chip form, but now it has like a, maybe like having the multi-grains in there because you can see that they're still like kind of partial. If that's ruining the structural stability, that's just my guess. I don't know, but like tortilla chips look like this too and they don't crumble. Okay, so the flavor is super salty. I'm trying to remember. I don't think that the Pringles other orange can one tastes like this because I think that one's like sour cream and cheddar or something, cheese and sour cream, something like that. This is like really sweet and kind of really salty at the same time. So I don't know necessarily if I would purchase this one. I think if they maybe brought in the sour cream and cheese flavor, I think I would like that better, but the particular flavor is like very sweet. It's like very Korean style, if you know what I mean. Maybe it's because this has sweet potato in it, I think. No. The other one is sweet potato. I don't know why this one's so sweet, but yeah, anyway, that's my opinion so far. And as a follow-up, I usually can eat like an entire sleeve of Pringles, and I don't think I could do it with this, so maybe this is good for you if you also are one of those people, because it still tastes good, but like you won't kill an entire can in one sitting because that's like let's see, 6 times 150 calories. So anyway, It's about 5. I'm gonna go do a workout. So these sweatbands, even though it makes me look like I have no hair, were a very good investment. They were like $7 I think on Amazon, but it was a 3-pack. But yeah, my hair is like, I have baby hairs and then also all my regrowth, so it's like always in my face. So for workouts, this is really nice, even though it looks like I have no hair. Dinner, I'm so excited. I also have some tea, but soup again. I forgot that actress even existed. She was on Grey's Anatomy and she was really problematic. I forgot what happened. So like, I'm not a mathematician. I'm on the Fabletics website, but like, why would you buy 2 for $24 when you get 1 for $11.98? Because aren't you like paying 4 cents extra to get 2? It is Sunday night. I'm going to bed. It's like 10 o'clock, I think. Basically, I came in my room because I was snacking too much. I ate the entire tube of Pringles. They really weren't super good, if I'm being honest. I gave them 3 stars, if you're curious. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I really truly think that the crumbliness of it is because of the structural integrity problem. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a food scientist, but I think once you put like the whole multigrain whole grains in there, it disrupts the stability of the crisp. Oh, so lame. Anyway, yeah, they weren't my favorite. So if I were to buy Pringles, I would buy the original sort of crisps in different flavors, of course. The Ridge ones are actually pretty good too. Those ones are really crispy actually. So I don't know, between the originals and the crisps. I mean the Ridges ones. But yeah, anyway, that is the weekend in my life. Sorry, it was really boring, but it like only just stopped raining, like maybe an hour ago. Sorry, is that toothpaste? No, it's just the curvature of my mouth. But yeah, so anyway, it only just stopped raining like an hour ago. So I don't like going out in the rain if I don't have to. So I only left my house one time to take out my trash and recycling, so that was it for the weekend. I got a lot of stuff done. I got my meal prep for at least a couple of days done. I think I need to start breaking out the bigger soup bowls because I think that's why I was snacking so much, because those little bowls, well, they're actually medium-sized bowls, were not enough food, I think. But yeah, anyway, I am going to go to bed and read my book. So talk to you later. See you tomorrow, and I'll start a new work week in my life vlog. So nothing really planned, I don't think, this week. Next week, though, I'm traveling for work. So anyway, talk to you later. See you then. As an update, it's now 10:05 and it's still pouring rain. It's 10:05, so like, I've only been reading for like 10 minutes and now it's pouring again. And now this will be the end of the vlog. Thanks for watching. See you soon.